The artificial intelligence revolution that promises exponential efficiency is not merely a technological upgrade, but a fundamental restructuring of organizational consciousness, demanding you confront the human obsolescence embedded in every automation strategy. And true innovation requires not replacing workers with algorithms for profit maximization, but integrating AI as collaborative partner until transformation becomes an act of ethical stewardship rather than extractive disruption. In Agents Inc., Adam Brotman transforms business strategy into profound exploration of techno-human sovereignty and institutional accountability, proving competitive advantage isn't found in eliminating labor, it's forged in honoring the person beneath the productivity metric when every market pressure demands you remain efficient above all else. This psychologically precise narrative makes every implementation decision feel like both opportunity and reckoning, where consent to automate is negotiated through workforce dignity rather than assumed inevitability. And sustainability means protecting your culture when the hype cycle demands you sacrifice it for speed. From boardroom and server hum narration, listeners enter worlds where integration is syntax and presence is the only unbreakable KPI. Perfect for leaders seeking emotionally intelligent AI adoption, where human complexity defies technocratic expectations. When CEO Alara Vance pilots autonomous agents across her enterprise, expecting seamless optimization, she discovers the friction mirrors the exact alienation her teams have endured beneath years of performative digital transformation. And Chief AI ethicist Julian Thorne's quiet refusal to treat employees as legacy systems creates space for collaboration, defying top-down mandates. Navigating change resistance and varied insights, Alara realizes this rebuild isn't about replacement, but recalibration, with Brotman avoiding reducing Alara to visionary disruptor or Julian to compliance officer, instead crafting radical reciprocity within constraint, where trust is earned through honoring boundaries even as acceleration blurs them. An audiobook narration amplifies this alchemy by capturing Alara's strategic focus fracturing into clarity, and Julian's measured intensity revealing warmth beneath analytical vigilance, making listeners feel seismic shifts in organizational souls, learning some futures can only be built when you stop letting metrics define their validity. What elevates this beyond typical business fare is portraying AI integration as somatic practice rather than abstract methodology, with Alara confronting how corporate culture equated worth with output, while Julian creates sanctuary where contradictions exist without diminishment, their partnership evolving through shared silences during stakeholder listening sessions, bypassing performance, rhythms protecting both operational integrity and psychological safety, and mutual defense against investors mistaking humanity for inefficiency, supported by employees encoding suppressed anxiety, mentors carrying intergenerational wisdom, and the organization itself absorbing decades of unspoken bargains, reinforcing that in extraction-based systems, tenderness toward process is technique and presence is sustainable resource, with workflow redesigns mirroring emotional attunement and feedback loops becoming metaphors for earned trust. For audiobook listeners, this production is immersive descent into sacred reinvention, with narrators embodying Alara and Julian with remarkable distinction, sound design anchoring existential stakes through distant notification chimes, rain against office glass, and hushed breath syncing with moments of clarity, pacing mirroring transformation cadence from deliberate reflection to surging breakthroughs, ultimately redefining AI business literature by centering human epistemology within technological frameworks, and affirming that sometimes the most powerful act is choosing to rebuild slowly, honoring whole self, even in landscapes shaped by disruption.